the UK government is doubling down on its new immigration rules. UK Indo-Pacific Minister Seema Malhotra is currently in India, where she has been defending proposals that could drastically change how long it takes for foreigners to settle in Britain. Under these new plans, the waiting game is getting much longer. The qualifying period for indefinite leave to remain, basically permanent residency, is set to double from 5 years to 10 years. For some migrants, the wait to settle permanently could last up to 20 years. These changes are expected to affect roughly 2.6 million people who have arrived in the UK since 2021. While the Conservative Party has given these measures a cautious thumbs up, they have sparked criticism from several Labour MPs. Speaking to the BBC in Chennai, Minister Malhotra insisted that these reforms bring the UK in line with what countries around the world do. The goal, she says, is to stop people from abusing the immigration system while still sending a strong message that those coming legally are welcome. So, why the crackdown? Malhotra pointed to new data showing that 16,000 international students applied for asylum in the UK last year immediately after finishing their courses. She calls this clear evidence that legal migration routes are being abused. And the numbers are still rising. Another 14,800 students sought asylum in just the first half of this year up to June 2025. Malhotra argues that this level of abuse undermines public confidence and the fairness of the entire system. The impact is already being felt. India is still the top source of foreign students in the UK, are making up 25% of arrivals, followed by China at 23% and Nigeria at 8%. But demand is cooling down. The number of Indian students heading to the UK has dropped by 11% compared to last year as these tougher rules kick in, putting financial pressure on UK universities that rely on international fees. Interestingly, while fewer students are moving to the UK, British universities are moving to India. Thanks to the recently signed free trade agreement, 9 UK universities have been cleared to set up local campuses in India. Just last week, the University of Liverpool announced it will open a campus in Bengaluru in 2026. This trade deal is huge, forecast to boost the UK's GDP by nearly £5 billion a year. However, the politics are tricky. Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer has made it clear that the UK will not relax visa rules just to get better trade terms. Minister Malhotra backed this up, stating that the UK is moving toward a contribution-based system. This means your right to stay will depend on your economic contribution, not just how long you've lived there. But there is a major risk to this approach. The Royal College of Nursing has issued a severe warning. If these immigration proposals go ahead, up to 50,000 nurses could leave the UK. Currently, internationally educated staff make up a quarter of the UK's nursing workforce, and many of them are from India. Addressing concerns about exploitation, Malhotra acknowledged that many nurses have fallen victim to visa scams. She stated that the UK is ramping up efforts with Indian law enforcement to crack down on these gangs. But as the consultation on these reforms continues, the question remains, can the UK tighten its borders without losing the skilled workers it desperately needs?